Dave joins an exclusive nudist club and starts to wander around naked. A gorgeous blonde walks by and he gets a stiffy. She notices, comes to Dave and says, "Did you call for me? What do you mean? You must be new. It's a rule here that if you are aroused, it implies you called for me." So she leads Dave to a private room and happily lets him have his way with her. Dave continues exploring and enters the sauna. He suddenly farts as he sits down. Within minutes, a huge, hairy man comes toward him and says, "Did you call for me?" "No. What do you mean?" He explains, "You must be new. If you fart here, it implies you called for me." Then he bends Dave over a bench and has his way with him. Dave angrily goes back to the office, where a smiling, naked receptionist greets him. She asks, "May I help you? Here's my membership card. You can have the key back and keep the $500 membership fee." "But sir, you haven't had the chance to see all our facilities," he replies. "Listen, I'm 68. I only get an erection once a month. I fart 35 times a day." Dave goes to a hotel and asks for a single room for the night. The concierge says, "Sure, here's one of our best rooms, room 13. Dave takes a shower and gets into bed. At midnight, two gorgeous naked women come in and slide under the covers. When he realizes what is going on, he screws both of them. Shocked and amazed, he goes to check out in the morning. "How was your room?" "Excellent. What do I owe you?" "We are running a promotion and you don't have to pay. In fact, we owe you $10 as a welcome gesture." Surprised, Dave tells the story to all his friends. Next week, his buddy stays in room 13. Right at midnight, three beautiful girls get in bed with him and screw his brains out. When checking out, he also gets $10. After a month, everyone knows about room 13, and whoever stays there gets the same treatment. The president hears the story and stays in the room. Same things happens to him, but he receives $50. So he asks, "That's strange. Why 50 when others get 10? "Well, this is the first time we've filmed a president in a porn movie." Three friends marry women from different parts of the world. The first one marries a beautiful Greek girl. He tells her she is responsible for cooking and cleaning. It takes a couple of days, but starting on the third day, he can see the progress. And on the fifth day, he comes home to see a clean house, washed and organized dishes, and delicious gyros prepared for dinner. The second man marries a girl from Thailand. He orders his wife to be responsible for all the cleaning and cooking. He doesn't see any results the first day, but the next day, he sees things improving. On the third day, his house shines clean, dishes are done and organized, and there is minced pork stir-fried with chili for dinner. The third man marries a girl from Canada. He orders her to keep the house cleaned, dishes washed, and hot meals on the table for every meal. The first day, he doesn't see anything. Also, he doesn't see anything on the second and third days either. Starting on the fourth day, he can see a little out of his left eye because some of the swelling has already gone down. Three sisters get married, and their mom decides to test her new son-in-laws. On the first day, she goes on a walk with George. Just after a few minutes, she accidentally falls into a deep pond. George doesn't hesitate and jumps in the pond and saves her. The next day, George gets a phone notification that he received $500 via Zelle. The message on the payment says, "Thanks for what you did. Your mother-in-law, Sarah." She then tests Michael and again, accidentally falls into the same pond. He too jumps in to save her. The next day, Michael also gets a notification on his phone that he received $500, also with the message, "Thanks for what you did. Your mother-in-law, Sarah." Finally, she tests Dave, and again, accidentally, falls into the pond. Dave looks around to see if anyone can see. He figures since no one is watching, it's safe to walk away. The next day, he gets a phone notification that he received $5,000. It too comes with a description. "Thanks for all you did for me. Your father-in-law, James." When Bill and Hillary got married, Bill said he had a shoebox under the bed, and she was never to open it under any circumstances. Hillary respected his wish as the years went by. She almost forgot the box until they moved from the White House to their new place in New York, and she saw the box on the moving day. Her curiosity got the best of her, and she opened the box and saw several $100s in cash and a couple of empty beer cans. She felt guilty and confessed to Bill that she had opened the shoebox. Bill said it was okay, but Hillary asked him, "What are the beer cans for?" Bill replies, "Every time I was unfaithful to you, I drank a beer and promised never to do it again." Hillary is angry, but not surprised. She thinks, well, there was Monica, maybe one other woman. I guess that's not too bad. It's all good. He was the president and had some flings here and there. She then asks Bill, what about the cash? Bill says, well, every time the box got full, I took it to the recycling center for the deposit.